All right. Let's see. Prepare yourself, guys. Chris here. We're talking through the movies. I know we haven't been here in a while, and we're still trying to get things all cleaned up and updated for the new studio and whatnot. It's always been a while. It's a new year, and there's some movie news that we wanted to talk. Well, I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to ask Joy to help me out. So joining me as always on it's a Saturday. Let me get you all straightened up for here, baby. I got you all out of pocket. This is my wife, Joy. Hey, baby. All right. We're just testing things out. Let me just fix that right away. We're testing things out and making sure that everything's working. Let me know if let's see that. Where's the sound at?
I turned it up. It was fine.
It's fine. Everything's good. All right. Okay. All right. So sound is good. Are we streaming on both? That's the question. Well, you know what? Let me see. I might be able to find out. Are we streaming on both? Yes, vertical and horizontal. All right. It looks like we are. Turn that on. Monetize on right there. Good. We are streaming both on vertical and horizontal. I didn't know. I honestly did not know if that was gonna work or not. But this is talking through the movies. Look, there's some changes that are coming up. I was doing like a little soft launch of some of the things that I have planned for the future of the channel. Then I decided, you know what? One of the ideas that I have, a couple of ideas that I have, I don't think it's going to work on this channel. So I'm going to launch a new channel. And I won't give away the whole idea right now, just to get you guys prepared. But we are still going to do Talking to the Medias. We're still going to do Talking to the Movies. But there's a new channel that's going to come up soon. And it's still going to be movie related. And you've kind of seen a little hint to it. If you might hear a new catchphrase, if I'm always saying on the other shows, I'm always saying, prepare yourself. That's my little intro. But you might hear me say, so there's a little hint to what's coming. There's also another idea that me and Tabitha has come up with. So Tabitha Hamilton will be making her comeback, and because we have a new idea that we're going to launch. So we're going to get that started hopefully sooner than later. But just keep your guys' eyes here on the channel for the news on all of our socials. If you want to like, subscribe, do that right here. Follow us on all of our socials at T3 Media Studios. Our website is still at www.t3mediastudios.com for our movie news related stuff, our media related stuff. And I promise I'll be getting back on top of everything. Just off to a slow start trying to get things up and corrected. So let's just get right into it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put it in the box. And as always say, let's keep talking. First off, one of these topics that I wanted to get out of the way is, let's see if I got it. Okay. Mercy, the new Chris Pratt movie, Mercy, I think I've heard is off to a slow start. And, coming out to theaters this weekend wasn't the luck of the draw. From what I could see from the trailers, I haven't looked at it much. I don't know. There's really no buzz for me to watch it, and no interest. But I like Chris Pratt, so I might check it out. But this might be one of those things I'm gonna probably wait to see, only because I don't feel like the advertisement of it captured me. The concept of it kind of okay. I'll get into that in a minute, but with this storm, that's not storm. Well, cold front. What do you think about that? The box office is showing that it's gonna affect this movie, or just movies this week in general, because of the storm. Or because
half the country is involved in this storm. Yeah. So,
what do you think?
That definitely could, because especially up further north, it's like 12 to 15 inches. Like they're buried in snow. They're not going anywhere.
And it's there we go. Just make sure I got you right there in position. So, coming back to what it all means here. Let's see. I have from the Hollywood Reporter box office, Chris Pratt, Mercy's toppling Avatar 3 as a brutal winter storm threatens moviegoers. The Timur Bekmambetov, I'm saying that right, directed film is expected to open to an estimated $12.5 million in line with expectations. And despite the storm, which is impacting a wide swath of the country, a massive winter storm impacting much of the United States is taking its toll on the domestic box office as numerous communities and cities advise cities to stay home. Overall revenue is expected to fall to the lowest point of the year to date, while it could also be the first weekend to come in behind the same frame in 2025. The weekend's winners will be Mercy, starring Chris Pratt as a man who is on trial for murdering his wife, and a chilling development. He learns his fate rests in the hands of an artificial intelligence judge. So, more AI. MGM Amazon Studios is estimating a 12.6 million opening in line with expectations, although some had hoped for closer to 15 million. But yeah, like I said, it seemed like an interesting type of concept, but I don't know. When you hear that plot, what do you think? Do you think that's something you'd be interested in seeing? Let me see if I can get our double screen fixed. When you tell me, when you hear that plot, what do you think?
I mean, I like Chris Pratt for his acting, so I mean, it could, it's probably. Right here. I mean, I would see it. I'm not going to brave the weather to go see it.
Well, it's not good enough to, yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, all these, I'm struggling to get this fixed right here. There we go. That's for the people who are watching on, well, did I fix anything or did I make it worse? There we go. I'm sorry. I'm stalling trying to get our double screen magic working here. Let me figure that out later. But for the people that in the South especially, I know this storm is probably they say it's came all the way from Canada, right? It's hit most of America. If I'm hearing
it's
that
going
correctly.
at like an angle, so it's
right.
Like half the country, but like at an angle.
Yeah, but
so northern states, they are getting an excessive amount of snow.
Yeah,
but they are a little more accustomed to cold weather than snow than we are. They're still at home, but they're not.
If this was not happening, if the weather wasn't a factor, does that plot, you said that plot would interest you or something like that? Or does it seem, I don't know. I feel like I guess I should push for me. I don't know if it even works. For me, I don't know. It just seems like something that I could wait for. See, you're already bored and yawning about it, listening to that plot. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like something that really
I haven't seen enough really trailers to grasp a feeling on it. So that's what I'm literally basing it off of. It's simply being Chris Pratt and reading a little snippet.
And that's the point I'm trying to. I'm just trying to get the visuals looking right. Let's see if I can get us looking good. That's pretty good. There we go. So on YouTube, at least we'll be kind of face to face. There we go. So we can now talk like this and kind of talk like so. That's what they'll see. And howdy in the chat. So yeah, like I said, this is just gonna. Oh, that's you.
Welcoming people.
Oh yeah, this is just gonna be a quick show anyway. Like I said, nobody expected this show to start, so it's like I'm not expecting too many. But let me know what you guys think. I mean, is Mercy? Have you been keeping up with that new Chris Pratt Mercy movie? Does it seem like anything that you guys would even want to look at, or is this one of those? Let's just it's cold outside. Let's just wait. Let us know in the box, and let's keep talking. All right, next topic. I think I kind of saw it come up. I don't know if you saw it, but there was a preview of Jason Momoa as Lobo in the full makeup. So I tried to pull the picture up. I don't know if you can hear. Let's see if I can get this to play real quick. I don't know if it's going to get us demonetized, but I'll play a little bit of it It's like Mamoa coming out of a trailer. I'll mute that. And then he was asked, how does it feel to be playing Lobo? And this is the only thing he had to say was, let's see if I can get it. Finally. Yeah. So finally. And, he seems to be real. He was really, really happy with the fact that that he's playing Lobo. And the images that came up was, and I'll pull them up for you. So, like, it showed, I'll mute it right here, but this was pretty much the little teaser that came up. But I don't know if you can see that, but cigar on his face. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's just makeup and whatnot. I mean, Lobo's not much CGI. No CGI needed, really, just makeup. But it's for the upcoming Supergirl thing. But that's you got the image behind us as well. But what do you think about the look of Jason Momoa as Lobo?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, it's
mostly makeup. It's not like there's some sort of special effects that you're looking at going, wow.
You're not really interested much in. Are you? What do you think about after seeing Superman? You don't have an opinion about how Supergirl might turn out.
I loved Superman, so.
You think you got high hopes for? Yeah. What are your hopes? What are your hopes for Supergirl?
Well, I like movies to have a little humor in them.
And I feel like
so
this one
I'm
will.
hoping for a very nice balance of the action, good action and some humor.
Yeah.
So that it's not too serious, but it's not too silly.
Yeah. And I know that as far as Lobo, the Lobo character, yeah, that's a silly character. Yeah. I mean, he's like Wolverine on cocaine.
Mamoa does well with humor stuff.
So I think it'll be good. All right. After seeing, now it's not that again, with a grain of salt, if I see Marty Supreme, maybe I'm protesting it because I don't like the way the media has. You can tell that the powers that be who didn't bat an eye when Quentin Tarantino secured similar deals, Steven Spielberg secured similar deals, but let Ryan Coogler, a proven moneymaker, let's do it. Who, and this is not my opinion, I crunched the numbers, has the most financial, most financial profitable franchise in the MCU. Black Panther 1 and Black Panther 2, with the consistency from the money that it's made and the critics and the high critic scores, the momentum from the first one to the second one. Yes, it hasn't had its third one yet. Yes, there's other movies that have more than two. Thor, Captain America, they have trilogies. There's 4 here or there. But outside of Avengers movies, if you look at the momentum and the box office numbers that the first one movie did and what the second movie did, Black Panther is their most on the trajectory that it's on, the pace that it's on, is their most financially sound and all around sound, most profitable, most successful franchise. And that's just the numbers. From Fruitvale Station to Sinners to Black Panther, Ryan Coogler in that short amount of time, to convincing Sylvester Stallone, a person who was always against any type of spinoff for Rocky. After getting pitched the idea for Creed, was instantly blown away. Led Sylvester Stallone to getting an Oscar nomination. He didn't win it, but come on, who else? I mean, besides for writing for Rocky, did you believe that Sylvester Stallone would ever get an Oscar nomination for his acting? I mean, Ryan Coogler made that happen. But let the brother get the rights to a successful original franchise, and then all this hate campaign sprouts out of nowhere against him. It's okay when Spielberg gets it. It's okay when Quentin Tarantino gets it. But let Coogler do the same thing. And it's like, now it's a problem. Now there seems to be this push to get I feel like it's probably what if I see it, I will agree, because all the other critics that I follow are saying this. A less entertaining or inferior in comparison to Sinners movie, Marty Supreme. Not saying it's a bad movie, but not better than Sinners. But the powers that be are pushing it to get all the awards to kind of, I guess, I don't know what, put Coogler in his place. Maybe because he didn't kiss enough ass like some other black producers. I won't name names, but I feel like that's what happened. I feel like somebody got Coogler into a room and said, "All right, your movie. All right, you really don't. We don't like giving too many of y'all directors that type of money. But if you kiss the right ass, we'll let it slide." And he was like, "I ain't doing that." And he's like, "Okay, then good luck at the awards." But in 25 years, he'll be the one with the last laugh, because he'll have the rights to his film anyway. That out the way. That's just my long rant theory about what's really going on behind the scenes. He's being shunned because they hate the fact that he got that deal for the rights of his franchise. But let's talk about the Oscars real quick. Starting with supporting actors. Who was that on the list that you had? Supporting actors.
Best actor in a supporting role. We have Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein.
Okay. I still want to see that, though, but that's that Netflix one.
Delroy Lindo from Sinners. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård.
Delroy Lindo, that's what's the old man, the drinking, yeah. People say that he has an outside shot of winning. He could do it. But I'm sorry, what was that last name again? I'm sorry.
Skarsgård from Sentimental Value.
Mm-hmm. And the Skarsgård's got
he got the Golden Globe one.
I have okay, so my theory is this. I feel like, to shut up the conspiracy theories. No, they're not going to give Ryan Coogler or Sinners the director one or the you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Supporting actress.
Supporting actress is Elle Fanning from A Sentimental Value. Mm-hmm. Inga Eebsdottir Lilias from Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan from Weapons, the crazy lady.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I kind of hope she wins.
Wunmi Mosaku from Sinners, and Teyana Taylor from One Battle After Another.
Teyana Taylor, the daughter, right? No. We just already talked about that. All right, so best actress. What's the
best
category?
Actress is Jessie Buckley from Hamnet, Rose Byrne from If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson from Song Sung Blue, Renate Rains from Sentimental Value, and then Emma Stone from Begonia.
I want to. I don't know what I've heard from that one. All right, moving up to actress, best actress.
That was best actress.
That was okay. We're done. Okay, I'm sorry. Best actor. I'm sorry.
Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme.
Oh, yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio from One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke from Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan from Sinners. And Wagner Moura from The Secret Agent.
Let me make sure that we got this. I was able to quickly get that. Oh, cool. And director. So it just blows my mind because, like I said, Michael B. Jordan played two characters in a very unique way. It was very believable.
We've got so for directing, we've got Hamnet, Chloe Zhao, Marty Supreme, Josh Safdie, One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson,
who I feel like is going to get it.
Sentimental Value, Joaquin Trier, and then Sinners, Ryan Coogler.
Yeah. And then for Best Picture, is what they put up 10 nominations for. They called out 10 for Best Picture.
Best Picture, Begonia, F1.
Which I feel like has an outside shot. I enjoyed that one.
It was good. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another.
The one I think is going to take it.
The Secret Agent.
Never. Yeah.
Sentimental Value. Sinners. And Train Dreams. I've not heard of that one.
Okay, so my theory is this. I think that all the momentum shows that Timothée Chalamet is going to get it. I think they're going to snub. They're definitely not going to give Coogler the Best Director. He probably deserves it. They're probably not going to give it to him. They're definitely not going to give them Best Picture. But I think there's a chance that even though all the momentum is on Timothy, I think the Oscars will vote for Michael B. Jordan. Timothy will get an Oscar eventually, but I think with all the whole, the conspiracy, the hate campaign and all that stuff, I think the voters will, because they still have time to vote. I feel like that reminder of the love that they all had for Sinners when it first came out and whatnot, and the reminder of how good his acting was. I feel like the momentum of Timothy is going to stop right there at the Oscars. I think they're going to give it to Michael, and then all the other main categories of Best Picture, Director, and all that stuff, all the other supporting act they'll give it to other people. Or if your theory is correct, if all the supporting actors for Sinners gets it, or at least one, I feel like two. If at least two from those other categories, I'm talking about from the top main category, not all the other 16. 10 other nominations. I'm talking about like from the big five, the supporting actor and an actress and whatnot. If they get some awards, then that's probably going to be it. But I think none of them are going to get it, and then only one, Michael B. Jordan, or the supporting actors.
That last award, was that?
The last award is the Best Picture.
No, I mean the ones that were just a few weeks ago. What
I don't know. I thought last I remember was the Golden Globes, but I don't know how that's gonna come. But I don't know. That was
a few weeks ago,
yeah.
And at that awards, Sinners won quite a few things.
Okay.
None of them were actor awards. It was like their music's best song.
Now it's going to be tough between K-pop Demon Hunter and
K-pop Demon Hunter won for that
animation, right?
No, they won for song, but it was like they had them the categories like separated.
Best animated song and best.
Yeah.
Okay. But for the Oscars, I think it's just song. K-pop Demon Hunter is going to crush it as far as animation. I don't know if I can't remember what Disney cartoons came out.
Music original song, we have Golden.
Golden is gonna win.
And then from Sinners, it's I Lied to You.
Yeah, it's between those two, but I think K-pop Demon Hunter is gonna win, and I think they deserve. As much as I love the soundtrack to, I can't deny that K-pop, the music in K-pop Demon Hunters was Sinners. The music from Sinners impacted me a little bit more for personal and historical reasons, but I can't deny how good that song Golden was. I mean, I just have a feeling it's probably gonna take it. Animation wise, I don't know if
they're up for
best animated picture.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I can't. But what other Disney or whatever traditional studios are up for animation?
Arco.
Never didn't watch it.
Elio
is that Disney one. That's not that Disney movie's not gonna win anything.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
That's it. Then if that's
Little Amelie or the character of Rain.
If that's the best Disney has to. Disney is always the biggest contestant.
Zootopia too.
Oh, never mind. Forgot about Zootopia. Ooh. Okay, sidebar. Guess how much money Zootopia 2 has made? Okay, Zootopia Part 1 crossed $1 billion. Like 1.3, 1.4, whatever. In what, 2-3 weeks, I looked at the box office. Zootopia 2, 1.7 or 1.8 billion dollars. It's knocking on the door to 2 billion. So I'm like, it's something about that franchise. So when there's a third Zootopia, it's probably gonna hit 2 billion. But I don't know if it's gonna hit 2, but it's knocking on the door. Last I checked, it was at 1.7, 1.8.
Now, Sinners is up for a lot of stuff.
16. They have 16 nominations. They broke the record for the most nominations. They're gonna win. They're gonna as far as the technical stuff. Yeah, they're gonna win. Costume, music, things like that. They're gonna get it. But the big top 5, no. I feel like it's either gonna be a few supporting, maybe, and then that's it, or none of the top 5. But maybe I'm hoping at least Michael B. Jordan gets for his role for what he did with those 2 roles, because I feel like he is the most deserving. Honestly, I feel like Ryan Coogler is gonna get it, but after the way they've been treating him, like I said, I know it's not gonna happen. Let me double check. Zootopia 2 box office. Let's look. Let's look at. Let's see. Zootopia 2 box office. It says box office mojo. Yeah, 1.7 billion. Crazy. All right. I mean, let us know what you guys think about. What are your theories? What do you think is going to happen? We got a few weeks before the Oscars come up. We got a Super Bowl happening. Damn, we just got you watching one battle after another. I think the thing that interests me the most about seeing this movie was the fact that it was compared to Terminator 2, and then the makers of the movie said that that's exactly what they were inspired by. That Leonardo DiCaprio's character was Sarah Connor, the crazy outsider revolutionary that knows that it's all with his. It was his daughter is John Connor. It was like. And the Terminator that's chasing him and all that stuff. Like it was a bunch of Terminator 2 elements in the movie. And then when I saw it, I was like, but they also said, and this was just something I saw outside of watching the movie, that those elements are there, but it's not like you're gonna watch it and go, that's this is beat for beat that and I agree. I didn't get it like it was a total ripoff and beat for beat, that movie. Because obviously this is its own movie. Like I never would have expected the T-1000, getting freaky with with any
Sean
of the
Penn and his I like black girls.
Oh man, no,
I love them.
Let's talk about yeah. This was a weird low-key fetishy type. This was an homage to like white men that have a black queen fetish. I did not see that coming. That was to me and it was weird when we started watching this movie. You had a thing you said like you have a beef with Sean Penn. What was that about? You just don't like his face? What the heck?
Yeah, he's always creeping me out. Sorry, Sean Penn. He just creeped me out.
I don't know what movie I've ever seen of Sean Penn where I felt like he was creepy. He was creepy in this movie, but I don't know. I guess I got to go back to his Rolodex. But that was a weird thing when you said that was funny. But I did not expect his character to be the way he was. I'm thinking, okay, there is no way. But his first interaction with, and I'm always bad with her name.
Tiana Taylor.
You know what? As much as who I still do not for the life of me know why she took that role in that Kim Kardashian TV show. That the biggest mistake all of those women made. I don't even know if I want to finish that show. I know it's not going to get a second season, but let's finish it. Anyway, but that first interaction with her and Sean Penn, I was like, when he made that comment, like, what did he say, something like sweet thing or something like that? Like, it was instantly smitten with. This guy, she had a gun to his face, and he was instantly. And she went into her freaky side. So I was like, what is this movie? Then I was
well, I mean, even before that, he's looking at her with. Well, you can't tell at first.
Yeah,
you see him.
At first, I thought he was messing with her, trying to lower her guard.
You see him. You think he's just doing intel with the binoculars and watching them all like holding people that when they're like, he's looking like through a fence in his car.
No, that was after their first interaction. I'm talking
about
the first scene.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You think at first that first interaction it was just because of the heat of the moment and whatever.
Yeah, you think that he was just trying to mess with her, get in her head.
But then you see him in his
he was
car.
Really smitten with her.
In the car with the binoculars, and you're still just kind of like, but then you're like, oh no, he really likes her.
He really likes her.
And then when Leo smacks her butt, you see him be like,
his
no.
Whole demeanor.
He just ruined it all.
That's my chocolate. I'm like, this dude went from. I'm like, talk about a level 7. I'm like, this dude was completely out of pocket.
Random talks to Leo in the store, who doesn't know who he is, and is just like, I like black girls.
Your daughter
love them.
Black, you love black. I love black women.
They're like, okay.
I'm like, like that Leo.
He's just looking at him
like, more scared than any moment in his life than a random white dude coming up to you talking about how much he like. You think you love black women? I love them. Like, it was weird. I was like, okay, man. Like, he was the weirdest ally I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what his problem was, but that's probably. I feel like there are problematic dudes like that. I think it was a battle of like the type of people who are involved in interracial relationships. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, he wasn't the perfect spouse or whatnot, but when the time to do right by his woman and by the family that he wanted, he's ready to step up. You know, he was what do I call him? It was like a conservative revolutionary. It was a weird character. Like this dude was calling everybody. It was like his character was almost the same character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He hated hippies, but he was a hippie. He called all the other revolutionaries the R words and it was almost like a dude that's like, you guys are too woke. Like all current revolutionaries are
really funny with the
liberal, I guess.
Later, and he's supposed to be remembering all his secret code words.
Yeah, I don't remember that stuff.
And he's like, I've been high for 30 years. I don't know.
I don't remember this stuff. I don't know what these codes are, man. And then he's doing exactly what a revolutionary probably shouldn't do. He's like, look, my name is Bob. Like, dude, like, shut up.
Well,
like,
but then and you don't even know what we're doing. He's like, I'm calling a code Greyhawk. And he's like, are you for real with me? I was like, I am calling it right now.
This is the stupidest revolution in the world, man. How you going to call an ex? I want to speak to your supervisor. I'm like, really? Like, these motherfuckers have supervisors? I'm like, and then he did it. I was like, this is.
Who just happens to be, I guess, a friend.
And luckily for him, yeah. And because he was a good dad. He was an imperfect character, but he was trying to be the best dad he could be. It's like there's all those statistics that, like, when single fathers who, like, maybe if the spouse, like, maybe something happened in childbirth or whatever, they do show the stats that there are single fathers when they step up like that, especially when they're by themselves. People think that their numbers would be low. I've seen reports that the fathers that stay in the game, those children thrive. They get their education, they go to school, they get through college. The numbers are higher than people give them credit for. And I had to give it to him. He stepped up. He was a very weird dad, but he was a good dad. And then Sean Penn comes into the picture, and that dude there, he just wanted his black queen. He was just, all those years, he just was completely focused on his fetish. That's what I was saying. That was the two characters. You had the white man who in a racial relationship was involved in trying, and not perfect, but doing the right things and right I guess mental. And then you had the other white guy that was completely fetishizing black women for all the wrong things. Like Sean Penn's character was like on the fetish level. It was like to obsession. It was crazy. And those are those two opposing forces.
And then you had Benicio del Toro, who's just your side character, who's.
I couldn't figure about the judo master. Like he was.
I mean, he was a revolutionary of his own, just not involved in any of their thing. Who got side involved?
Yeah,
because he was bringing people across the border and housing them, giving them jobs, but somehow.
In relationship with what's going on in today's political environment, with immigration,
gets involved with this, helping him find his daughter.
Yeah, but one battle after another. The title is perfect. because there's so many battles happening simultaneously. You have racism, you have secret societies, you got revolutionaries, you got immigration, you got race, you got race relations, you got independent women that don't want to be pigeonholed into.
He kind of makes a reference to life in general when they were drinking in the car and he was taking him to try to the nun, the Order of Beaver Dam or whatever the name of that
crazy
nunnery was.
That's a crazy name. Don't ask about no damn Wi-Fi. Like this is a nut.
You know, they're drinking beers in the car, and he says, you know, what do they say about life? It's just always one thing after another.
Yeah.
Just
that was right there.
Never.
That was right at the beginning, right?
No, it was in the.
I heard Leo say it at the beginning of the movie.
In the beginning too.
But
Yeah.
So he must have said it twice.
So it's
they
life.
kept coming back to
It's
that.
always something.
That reminds me of that other saying from another movie quote: "Life is like a wheel. Sooner or later, everything comes around." But yeah, once we got past that first Revolution hit with Sean Penn's character, then you realize what this movie's about, and I'm like, okay, no, this is 2 hours, but I'm locked in. I'm watching. We're finishing this tonight. Like when we watched it, I was like, so now for the Oscars, if it's not Sinners, I'm gonna say Sinners is still my favorite of 2025, and I'm gonna say that Now One Battle After Another is my second favorite. I enjoyed it. If it's not Sinners, then I hope it's One Battle After Another. I'm just being petty. Like I said, if I see it, I might like it, but I'm going to be anti-Marty Supreme just because of the fact of what the agenda is. But I don't know. Listen to what you guys think about that. Overall, what was your rating for
One Battle After Another? I'd give it an A. It was a good movie.
Do you remember Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Did you watch that with me?
I think, but I
honestly feel like that's the same exact character, or he's the son of that character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's kind of funny. They almost the same exact character. So let me know what you guys think. All right, that's it, guys. Like I said, some changes coming up for the channel. A new channel's coming up as well. Maybe we'll do another talking through the medias and get through that stuff. I just wanted to get something out of the way because I know I've been letting myself down with getting some content out. I didn't schedule this or plan it. I didn't know I was going to have a day off. A day off, a weekend off. So it's been the first time in a long time. So hopefully, maybe I can do something tomorrow. I'm going to keep updating some things. Babe, if people want to find you, where can they do so? Where can they go out and find you online?
My TikTok is Viola Fagan, and my Instagram is Scrub Hats and More by Joy.
And for me, I'm sorry, I was trying to get my graphics ready. For me, if you want to find me, just focus on at T3 Media Studios. Yes, you can also get me at Chris Fagan, but I'm hardly on my own personal stuff. Not until the new channel comes up. Then I'll only use that for those things. But for now, at T3 Media Studios, check out the website. We're going to be looking into new things. T3 Games, talking to the movies will probably be more on handed off to Ricky. I've been talking to him about it because he's more available, more consistent. So we're looking to him on that. Talking to the movies. Talking to the medias is mostly going to be me, but keep a lookout for those things. But we got some more content coming up. But thanks, guys. Want to just hopefully I got getting the bugs out and rust off, and we can get more consistent with it. Let us know what you guys think of the new studio, and share your thoughts, comments, questions, concerns. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Peace.
Thank you guys for watching our video. I really do appreciate it. Remember, you can support our show by becoming a member or a patron. So click the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications so you'll never miss out on when we go live or post new content. Let's stay connected, grow this community together. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's keep talking.